All right. Good evening, everybody. It's so good to see your faces. Happy post SFR team Zoom. We are so pumped and so excited for about a million reasons, coming off of an SFR high, plummeting or plunging into the next 6 months, and all of the announcements that have come out and all the product drops we have to talk about. And there's just so much excitement. And I am so excited to tell you that this is the biggest attendance that we've had on our Tuesday night Zoom in 2023. So kudos to all of you for getting on tonight. I want, on behalf of all of the leaders and myself, we appreciate you tuning in so much. It means so much to us. And I promise you, when you aren't on, we miss you. So it's great to see you. We have so much to celebrate, so much to talk about. I think it's most appropriate to shout out who earned part 3 of the Find Your Focus incentive. Raise those hands high. And everybody has a special story. Some of you did it on day 1, you earned it. Some of you earned it an hour before the incentive was over. And I just want to give the floor for 2 seconds to Rachel Pouget, because she earned it last night. And when I messaged her for an update on how she was doing on it last night around 7 something, it almost sounded like she might be giving up. And I said, that's not acceptable because you're too close. She had 6 packs of pods to go with 4 hours left in the day. Rachel, you did it. You did it. And she's cried happy tears, and she has danced, and her son said, I'm so proud of you. You did it. That melts my heart. But do you want I want to give you the floor, because I am proud of all of you for earning. And I know, like I said, all of us have a story on how we got there. But Rachel, you have a special sentimental place for how hard you worked, and you did it. So we'll say something.
Okay, so I will be very honest, and I'll even do less than an hour. I earned it at 11:15 last night. I, Melissa has been messaging me probably for like the past week or two, always asking for updates, and I was always constantly providing her updates. I was getting closer and closer, and then yesterday, just a side story, I've been in Tennessee. I've not been home, so I've not been in my Scentsy office. I've had just really my phone and a couple of fan products, and so I've been busting and posting and messaging, and I just got stuck on 6, and nothing was coming from it. I felt like I tapped out everyone I knew. I just was very lost. And so, yeah, of course, Melissa could sense that through my messages, because I'm going to be honest, I was ready to throw in the towel. I've never earned an incentive before. I've come across a lot of different obstacles in my life, and I just thought, this is another one. This is not meant to be. It's not happening. And so I was stuck at 6, and 6, then 4, and then Melissa said, what are you going to do? Because you'd not come this close just to give up and quit and to not do anything. It was literally like 9:30 last night, 10 o'clock last night. And so I was out to eat with my family. We were having a late dinner. I propped my phone up. She told me to go live. She said, go live, let them see your excitement, and your enthusiasm, and really explain why this means so much to you. And so I was like, okay, I'll give it a good old try. I've done this a couple times, but I got to do it. What else do I have? And so propped up the phone in the restaurant. And we ordered, and I went live, and I just started talking, and I just said how close I was, how much it would mean to me. And I've also told people, my son has seen me come this far, and he sees me work very hard on this business. And I finally I wanted him to see, um, I wanted him to see me hit something and to earn something and to see the fruits of my labor. See, I can't talk about this. And so I had 4 left. My best friend's mom messaged me and said, I got you. I got 2. Oh, sorry. No, I like 6 left. I had 2. I was down to 4, and I went into my comments in my live feed at like 10:30 last night, and I said, I only have 4 left. I only have 4 left. And one of my very loyal customers, without me realizing, went into the comments and said, I got you, girl. And I had no idea. And so I'm sitting here on the couch watching TV, just kind of thinking, praying for a miracle. I'm ready to text Melissa and being like, I done 4. That's this is as close as I can get. And I got the email that she placed an order on my website, and I just instantly sobbed. And not sob, but happy tears. And seeing like my son and my boyfriend like cheer me on and get excited for me in that moment was something I'll never forget. I've always, for a very long time, felt like I didn't deserve. Oh, sorry, that just went. I didn't deserve like a spot with some of these amazing leaders that I work by. That would never be me. I thought I was never worth deserving that. I thought I could never achieve those things. And last night showed me that I can do all those things. I haven't done this all day. What the heck? And you got this recorded so like everyone can see. But so I just let this be a testament. Like, if you really do focus in on something, you can achieve it. You're looking at your support system. I mean, how many times Jackie McManus is messaging me every day. Melissa's messaging me every day. Anna Hughes, Cassie, like these people are really in our corner. And just this whole past 48 hours has just really been overwhelming of support. And that's why I got where I am. So, okay, I'm done. I did not mean to cry. This is your fault.
Rachel, I am so proud of you. You have no idea. I'm so proud of you.
Same.
And it's so crazy because I was in Tennessee during SFR. I was not down there. And we stopped at Buc-ee's because that's like the thing we wanted to do. I turn around in the bathroom. I'm like, I swear that's Jackie McManus that just walked in that bathroom stall, but I wasn't going to be a creeper. I wasn't going to hang out in the bathroom and wait for this lady to come out. So what do? I go fill up my pop, and my son knows what Jackie looks like. And I'm like, look for her. Look for her. Buc-ee's is filled with like thousands of people. And I finally just called her. I was like, where are you? Are you at Buc-ee's? And she's like, I'm in Richmond, Kentucky. I'm like, yes. So running into her, how crazy, right? We're 500 miles away from home, and that we just run into each other, So that was super cool.
That's awesome. Hey, you never know when there might be a Scentsy sister, Mr. Beefing around a corner, and it's that Jackie from YouTube. That's awesome. But thank you.
My son just said, and Joe from YouTube. We have to give credit. We have to, and my husband goes, and Joe from YouTube.
And Joe from YouTube. But thank you for sharing that, because I mean, I think we can all feel it. We can feel that sense of accomplishment. We can feel for you and with you how it feels to set your mind to something, even when you doubt if you can do it or not, and if you're going to see it through. And one of the best things the best quotes, and I sent it to you last night, is at least if you fail forward, you're still moving. And you continue to move forward, and you did it. And I'm so proud of you. So proud of you. I'm proud of all of you. And I am just exceptionally happy that Rachel was willing to share with us. So great job. And listen, anybody else, if you want to chat yourself, we can cheer for you too. Put in the chat what you are proud of yourself for, what you accomplished, what you set your mind to. We're not trying to not include everybody. And I don't want anybody to feel left out. But I mean, we all can have things to celebrate. So how about that SFR that we just came back from? So I think if you are on this Zoom, you probably are friends with at least one of us that was at SFR this past week and saw something in social media or on social media about SFR and the experience that we had. And I just wanted to give, before we get into the real meat and potatoes of tonight's call, I wanted to give those that attended an opportunity to just say a couple of words as to how their experience was. We had some first timers that were there, what they thought, how their energy is after coming home, aside from maybe a little tired. But I wanted to give the floor to any of you. Jackie, I think you did say you wanted to say something, so we'll start with you.
Yeah, so I wasn't really sure what to expect with SFR. I mean, I knew it was going to be a good time and see people, but I don't know how to put, I'm feeling emotional now because Rachel got me emotional. But being a part of a community and a sense of belonging is pretty much why I do Scentsy. And like tapping into that and realizing like my potential and the potential of the people around me. Cindy was amazing. She's my sidekick. She's now Boo. I'm Sully because I'm so much taller than her, so it's a thing. But just like for her and I to experience that for the first time, you have to go. Like there is no ands, ifs, or buts about it. And it's changed my business. It's changed the business for Joe. I now added him as a team member. Like he's now going to be the consultant with me. He's taken over my workstation because he understands how hard it is to work a full-time job and do Scentsy, and to be able to be a part of that. And we for 10 hours we talked all the way home about, okay, we're going to do this, we're going to do that, we're going to Hawaii, we're going to Bora Bora, we're doing this. It's just I don't know. And to meet people in real life, I know like people came up to me and they're like, oh my God, Jackie from YouTube. And it was kind of awkward at first, but then it was like, no, I was doing the same thing. I walked up to Lisa Roberry, who I've met online 8 years ago, and I finally got to meet her in person. And just the community, the experience, there's nothing like it.
Thank you, Jack. Cindy, you want to say anything? Because Cindy danced before the call started tonight, and I think it should be a part of every week's Zoom. She danced. That's how excited she is and how energized she is. So,
I mean, I feel like how Jackie feels about in that sense, but it also gets you like real pumped up, like especially all those sound bites, like hearing all the different consultants talk and their different perspectives on things and how they do things in their business. I think the thing that did it for me was walking into that leadership training. It like you just feel something like come over you. It's like you can't even explain it. Like I just started to like cry. So it's emotional, but I don't know, you feel like she said, like Jackie said, you just feel like you belong.
Awesome. Thank you, Cindy. Any other attendees? Debbie.
To piggyback off of that, I love how, you're in a room with 6,000 people and you're walking, you see, like, I saw a lot of Scentsy campers and, people from that I met in Cabo, and they're like, oh, I want a picture with you. I want to hug you. And I'm like, you do? Like, it was just awesome. But one of the things I love the most, when they were doing the holiday product reveal, they had consultants come up. I loved how they did a lot more interaction this time. And then they gave them a song and they had to hum it, and then we had to sing it. And then if we guessed the song, we got to see a product. And there was just something about 6,000 people singing a song that it just lifted up my soul. It was really cool. I like that.
Thanks, Debbie.
Mm-hmm.
Tammy Rand, want to say anything? And then Mary Jane. I think Tammy's back on. I think her internet is giving her
My internet is giving me a lot of problems tonight, so hopefully you can hear me. This is probably my 14th reunion that I've actually attended. And you would think over time that you would get used to them, but it seems like they always find a way to keep getting better and better. I would encourage you, if you haven't attended, to mark your calendar now. What did Melissa say? 349 days to the next Scentsy family reunion. Mark your calendar to be there. Not only is it going to be a great time, it's going to be epic this year for the 20th. The feeling that you leave there after connecting with so many people, I mean, the term Scentsy sister, Scentsy brother, you don't truly feel it until you get to a Scentsy family reunion and everybody's there wanting the best for each other. And you leave there on a high that gets you home, and you have so many things going through your minds. Like you feel like you can take on take on the world, take on this business, and you're not stoppable. And so I absolutely encourage anybody that has not attended to mark your calendars now to be with us in Orlando next year.
It's going to be huge next year. It's Scensy's 20th birthday next year. Heidi and Orville are returning next year. And the things that they're already saying they're going to have planned for us, including closing down Universal Studios for only Scentsy consultants in attendance at SFR to have the park to ourselves as part of SFR, is pretty darn incredible. And so 349 days to go. You are going to get sick of me, Tammy, Rand, and the rest of the leaders telling you how many days there are left until SFR, because I want you to start thinking now, even if you put 5, go ahead, Tammy, I see you holding it up.
When I first joined the team, Melissa told me to get a jar, a big pickle jar, whatever, and mark it and start putting your change in there. So already, and by the time comes, you'll have a good pot of money here for your registration or spending money or whatever. So a little bit at a time, start it now.
Yep. And we have, I mean, that is something that we used to do every single year. And I want to start it back up again. If we can put change or a couple dollar bills in the jar toward SFR for next year, start now. Start now. And that's why we want to talk about SFR now and start reminding you weekly about SFR that's coming, is because you have the ability to save a pocket full of change or a couple dollars now for 349 days to get you to Orlando. So Rand, did you want to say anything about SFR?
Yeah, sorry, I was looking at names and making sure I had everybody.
That's okay.
Just kind of going back on what everybody else is saying, like, this is truly just a remarkable time to be able to connect with other people, to connect with, not only connect, but you're becoming, it's like your whole entire, everything just grows, and your the connections and the love, and you just feel such an excitement, and you come home just on such a high, and you want to make sure just you've got to experience this. I mean, if anything, this is just one of those things that you have to experience, because you're not going to want to miss it ever again. And then you go to one and you're always going to want to go to them, because they're just such an incredible thing to go to, and just that feeling you have of connection, family, friends, people that you don't know, that all of a sudden they become your friends and you connect with them. And yeah, it's a pretty remarkable thing. So absolutely start putting your money away right now. Couple dollars a week, whatever it is that you can, it starts adding up, and you'd be surprised. I've seen it where people have taken a one of the oh my gosh, my brain is not working. I've got too many things going on. A bar, and they filled up the holes with quarters. And I think it ends up being, I can't remember how much it is, but once they, it's like they're just putting quarters in there, and all of a sudden they have just this huge stack of quartered bars, and they're paying for their reunion. They're paying for their experience. And so just that's, change is easy. So just
I think we need to start an SFR movement and hashtag quarters in a clamshell.
Oh,
and just you take your empty wax bars and start filling them with quarters and stack those up as your SFR funds. And I think that would be really fun to see.
I love that.
Robin and Nicole. Robin, go first.
I just want to say how probably the best part for me, I mean, I love the classes and I learned so much, and the enthusiasm is awesome. But there is something to be said for sitting in a hotel room with 8 or 10 other people just talking Scentsy. Like, there's no outside distractions. You're totally immersed in what you're doing. Sometimes we're in our pajamas, sometimes we're in sparkly dresses, but we just sat around and talked and ran ideas by each other and crunched numbers. And it was the best connection. And I think we all get to know each other on here, but there's something to be said. It's like those slumber parties that you went to when you were a girl, right? Where you sat around and you felt so connected to those people and you just felt like they were your best friends for life. And you're sitting around talking to people that maybe you wouldn't get to talk to, casually or socially or whatever, and learn about that person if you weren't sitting in a hotel room eating walking tacos with them. Like there's just something to be said for that. And it makes you feel like when you come back, you're on a high, you've got momentum because those people that you met, they looked you in the eye and they told you, I know you can do this. You're going to go to Oahu with me next year. You're going to Orlando with me next year. Heck yeah, you're doing that. And so there's something to be said for that. So you leave there, you go on your own maybe, but you leave there with like 20 or 30 new people in your corner going, oh yeah, heck yeah, you're going. No doubt. And that's awesome.
Yep. Thanks, Robin.
Mhm.
Nicole.
So I agree with everything all of you have said so far, but I just wanted to chime in with, I believe they said registration would open in February. So maybe put a little like star somewhere to remind yourselves to have it at least, maybe 350. I think that's what registration was this time, right? 325, 350. Set aside by then so that you can register right away and it's not an issue for you.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks, Nicole. Jen McAllister.
I was going to kind of say what Robin was saying too. It was obviously my first time, and I've done World Tour this year, which is nothing compared to SFR. So just to experience that with everyone. I mean, Nicole's been super supportive. Obviously, Melissa, we've had lots of conversations. Tammy, but to Robin's point, it was nice to be able to just sit with everyone and just, it really is a sisterhood and you get such a different experience, once you attend that, compare even on our calls, right? We get together every week, but to be able to experience that with everyone in person and just take in all of that everyone's giving you, even if it's not your director, just the amount of women that just support each other is amazing to me. And I definitely don't ever want to miss another one. And I mean, I know I had Tammy telling me, you can do this. You are going to do this. We sat in our hotel room. Robin was very good. Everyone was. I mean, we were just very supportive of each other. And I couldn't have asked for a better first time to attend SFR than what I got to experience this past week. It was just amazing. So I thank you guys for everything that you've always done for me to support me. I know I tend to get in my head sometimes, but just having this group of women is amazing to me. And it was a great first time experience.
Thanks, Jen. And for the record, I think we all get in our heads sometimes about things. I'm not exempt from that. I mean, there are times where I have to remind myself that the advice that I give is also my own advice that I need to take. And, sometimes we have ups and downs and it's always nice to have a community to lean on and lean into. We have so many new faces and names on our Tuesday night Zoom tonight that I think it's important to just go over a couple things about our group and what makes our group so special and our community one that people feel very included in. We try our best as a leadership team to keep you guys in the know as much as we possibly can. Yes, the information that you need and that you always need is on your workstation. However, that answer, go to your workstation and find what you need, isn't an answer that's good enough for me. And so we work really hard to make sure that we can get you as much of the information that you need to know when you need to know it. And we do it in many different ways. So whether it is via the Facebook group page, we have this Tuesday night call every Tuesday night. We do Wednesday during the day. I know that's not for everybody because of schedules, but Wednesday during the day, we have work hours where we all powwow and share ideas and we just work together. We call it our virtual cubicle because it's kind of like being in an office together, where you just roll your chair back and ask a question, except for that we're all on Zoom. The important links to things that our team and our group offers are listed in the Facebook banner right at the top of our Facebook team page. the links to our YouTube channel where we have recordings of trainings, the links to this Tuesday night call, the link to the Thursday night bonus call. There's even an Amazon business tool link that we have for things that we all use in our businesses. You've probably, some of you, most of you, many of you, you've either seen it on Together We Sent, or you've received it via text or via email. Weekly updates, keeping you in the loop of what's going on. We try multiple streams of communication, knowing that not everybody uses the same form of communication and not everybody has the same level of engagement. We just try to reach as many people as possible. When I tell you tonight how much it means to me to see this many of your faces on this Zoom, that will be what I go to bed with a smile on my face tonight. Because this call, Tuesday nights at 9:15, has been in existence since 2009. 2009, on Tuesday nights at 9:15, I have been sitting either on a conference call line talking to you before it was Zooms, or sitting on this Zoom. So I tell you, you will always know where to find me. You will always know where to find your leadership team. We are so blessed in this group to have such an amazing group of leaders that care just as much about this community as I do. And so you have something that is gold. If you want success in this business, you are in the company of the right people. The reason I was able to call out Rachel Pouget about her success with earning this last incentive is because she communicated with me and with a group of us what she was trying to achieve, so that we could hold her accountable, we could cheer her on, we could give her ideas. We don't know what we don't know. And so I want you, this is to encourage you to lean into this community. If you want us to rally around you, to support you in something you're trying to do, tell us, because we only know who to cheer for when it's communicated with us. And I love knowing, I know I speak for every single one of our leaders that is on this tonight. We love knowing what you are celebrating. We love knowing what you're working toward. We love knowing what you're missing, what you need. And so I want to make sure that this line of communication is open with all of you tonight, in knowing that not only do you have 50 different resources and places that you can go to get information and be a part of our community, that you are supported and you are loved and you are welcomed here. Okay. You can tell I'm on an SFR high soapbox tonight, because I am just so excited about where the next 6 months is going to take us. Today started the very first part of the fall incentive. So today is day one. We have until January 31st to earn the next part of this incentive. When you log into your workstation, and I'm only telling you that first, when you log into your workstation and you click on the incentive tab, everything that you need to know as how to qualify is listed there. But I realize that to many of you, it's going to look like a different language. Because if it isn't a language that you're used to speaking about what it means to promote to this title, or you get this many points for this, or we are going to break this down for you and help you in the coming weeks to understand exactly what it is that you need to do and what you need to work toward to earn any level of this next incentive. Do not become intimidated by the amount of points that it takes to earn the incentive. Like I said to Rachel, and like I said to all of you, I would much prefer you fail forward than give up. So we are going to do our best with those that communicate with us, that want to try to work for this next incentive, whether it be a piece of a set of Scentsy branded luggage, a all expense paid trip to SFR next year in Orlando, including flights and spending money, an all expense paid trip to Hawaii, or a top 50 trip to Bora Bora in one of those over the water huts. The opportunity is there for all of us. I have seen and witnessed new consultants earn the incentive in the 6-month period. And all of you are existing consultants, which means you already know how to log into the workstation and you already know how to place an order. So you have a leg up on somebody that is just starting today because you already have information in your pocket. We are here to help and encourage you in the entire way so that you are either rolling new luggage, attending SFR for free, going on your dream trip to Hawaii, or being in the top 50 and going to Bora Bora. That starts today. Okay. So in the coming weeks, we're going to work with you on everything that's incentive related. Give me just 1 second. I need you. I know. Anyhow, okay. What is coming? Well, there were 1 million announcements. It felt like 1 million at SFR. There are new products coming in the new fall winter catalog. If you haven't seen it, the fall winter cover looks just like a Pottery Barn catalog. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. It begins September 1st. Starting today, you can start ordering your transition testers, which means the new fall winter fragrances in tester form. For September 1st, you can order your catalogs at a discount. You can order a transition business tools kit. Those tools are available for you starting today. The scratch and sniff stickers that all of us like to use, those are available starting today. There is new products that are dropping this month. Now, we are going to keep, every week, we're going to go over, here's what you need to know for this week. But for right now, and don't let yourself get overwhelmed. Right now, I'm just kind of going to give you a rundown of some of the things that are coming, just in case you missed it, or you missed the announcements, or you haven't seen anything yet. Let me just get you a little excited about some of the things that will be coming in the next couple months. So this month we have the new season sales kits and supplies and transition supplies that are available. The spring summer catalog is 10% off starting today. So items in the spring summer catalog, some exclusions apply, but the spring summer catalog is 10% off. We already said incentive trip period starts today. Consultants have access to the harvest bars. And you guys, those that went to SFR, how amazing are those harvest bars? They might be my 5 favorites of all time. They're amazing. That white pumpkin and driftwood, incredible. Fall winter business supplies available. The Friends collection. How many of you have seen that we have the TV show Friends, Warmer and Bar coming out August 7th? Next Monday. That's the 7th, right? Yeah. Thanks. So the Friends collection, you are able to start promoting that now and get people on a list that might be interested in that. And that's what I did today. I put it on my Instagram and my Facebook stories saying get on my list for when the Friends collection drops. Monsters Inc. is returning on August 21st. We have a new Sully and Boo warmer that's coming out. We have a Mike Wazowski plugin or mini warmer that's coming out, along with the Mike and Sully Scentsy Buddies that were around before that sold very quickly. That Monsters Inc. collection is coming out August 21st. Then I'm not giving you any specific dates on the rest of this because I don't want you to get too overwhelmed by having exact dates. We will have all of this posted for you, and I believe it already is posted for you on Together We Scent. But the new catalog launches in September. The Harvest collection will be available. Consultants will have access to the holiday bars early. There's a new Disney Villains collection that's coming out. Amazing. Amazing. Even the Villains fragrance flowers start off as their color, like either blue, purple, or red. And then as they soak up the oil, they turn black and they become like what are they called? The wilted. I'm looking at Jackie like she's supposed to know the answer. But anyway, they turn black and they become villainous. So it's really awesome. There will be Harvest Collection favorites. So some of the favorite warmers from the Harvest Collections of the past, like the Scarecrow warmer and Tom the Turkey, those warmers will be returning for a retro LTO. Consultants will have access to the holiday bricks. You know, the brick of wax is equivalent to 5.5 bars of wax. And what's really cool is for the holidays this year, Scentsy changed the shape of the clamshell into a Christmas tree or an evergreen tree, and the bricks will be in that really cool packaging. So that's awesome. Consultants will also have access to Dumbo, which, if you missed the announcement, Scentsy will now be the official sponsor of the Dumbo. The word's escaping me. The attraction, the Dumbo attraction in Storybook Land at Magic Kingdom in Orlando. Scentsy is now the sponsor of that attraction, and there will be a scent experience in Magic Kingdom sponsored by Scentsy that will be launching. The new Dumbo warmer is amazing. That Dumbo circles the warmer when it's turned on. It looks like the ride. Like, we have so many exciting things that are coming. Okay, what else? There will be then we'll have the holiday collection, Dumbo collection, holiday collection favorites. So again, we'll have some holiday retro warmers that will be making an appearance again this season. Some of the best sellers like the Santa Belly with the belt and the Heavenly Angel warmer, which was mega popular and in the catalog for a long time. In fact, I believe it was around back in 2008, 2009. That one's coming back. We'll have holiday bricks, Scentspirations, Christmas at the Hogwarts collection. So Harry Potter got a refresh, and the Harry Potter warmer, as you know it now, that is gray, is coming for the holiday collection, and it's in white, and it projects Christmas at Hogwarts onto the wall behind it. Amazing. There will be the breast cancer collection, breast cancer awareness collection that's coming. The warmer is beautiful. That will be very popular, as our breast cancer awareness warmers always are. There will be a limited edition holiday warmer. So, you know, the one that Scentsy brings out every year. One year it was a snow globe. One year it was a mantle with stockings hung and the fireplace actually looked like it was on. Or the one that was a Christmas tree that had a magnetic train that went around the bottom. We will have another limited edition holiday warmer this year. It's a snowman that, when turned on, he's all glass and he looks like a snow globe, and the snow inside swirls when the warmer is on. There will be a Scents of the Season collection, Scentspirations wax collection for holiday. Did you see the announcement? We're getting a Willy Wonka wax collection. That will be coming. There was also another Harry Potter announcement that we will be getting mini warmers, one that designated for each house in Harry Potter, and with the appropriate light bulb with each. So I'm not well versed in my Harry Potter, but I know that Slytherin is yellow, and so it has a yellow bulb. No? Yes?
No, it's not. No, it's not.
See, I don't even
green.
know. It's green. Yeah. See, I don't even know, but I'll sell the heck out of it. I don't care.
Absolutely.
Whether I know or don't know, I'll sell the heck out of it. But yeah, so each corresponding house will have its own corresponding colored light bulb that goes with it. And Harry Potter is also coming in a Scentsy Buddy. So those are most of the highlights of things to look forward to for the next 4 months. We will have a million reasons to reach out to our customers, to build our customer bases, to grow our teams out of the excitement surrounding the products, the licensing agreements, and everything that is happening with Scentsy. It is up to you to show your social media audience how much you love Scentsy, your Scentsy business, and how much joy it brings you. Because while we have all of this exciting stuff happening, that is the time to have people watching. The Bring Back My Bar list was just announced today and released. So let me just tell you, so in case one of your favorites is on the list, and you don't have to write these down, this is on your news tab of your workstation. But in January, these fragrances are returning: Amaretto, Awakening, Bananas, bananas, Buzz Lightyear to Infinity and Beyond, Caramel Sugar Cone, Cranberry Mango, Crazy Coconut, Everything Nice, Falling Leaves, Frosted Ginger Cookie, Lavender Vanilla, Lana Sarah, Peony Petals, Red Cedar and Sage, Simply Patchouli, Toasted Apple Butter, Toasted Caramel Sugar, Twitter Pated, which is the Bambi bar, Vanilla Walnut, Whipped Vanilla Pear. And in addition to those 20, Dan Orchard selected 5 fragrances that he wants back: Blood Orange Spice, Cinnamon, lots of lavender, Strawberry Sweetie, and Twilight. Did anybody's favorite hit that list? Yeah, mine did not. Mine didn't make it. Bummer. I just need it to come back one time so I can add it to my Scentsy Club, and then I'll be happy as can be. But Tuscan Garden did not make it back. Coming this month, Scentsy is really they're really pushing and doing a reinstatement campaign for consultants that had been consultants with Scentsy previously. They have the ability to reinstate their accounts for free and purchase a reinstatement kit to get their business back up and going. And that reinstatement kit comes with the 5 Harvest Collection bars. So that is an added bonus to that reinstatement kit. If you have any past consultants that you know, or you have any past consultants that maybe were with you a long time ago, for those of you, I mean, we have to remember we have some consultants on here that have been with Scentsy for more than 15 years on this screen. But now is the prime opportunity to reach out with all of that exciting stuff that's coming, all of the exciting product launches that we have, and especially this increase in licensing agreements and exciting products. It feels like there is always something to be excited about and to be able to promote and to share. And I didn't even cover all of it. Mary Jane.
I just wanted to add one thing that nobody has mentioned this. When you go to SFR, I know it's back to that, but when you go to SFR, your first thought is, wow, $350, that's a lot of money. But you get almost 3/4 of that money back in gifts. Yeah. And it's, new gifts. It's great. Yeah. And I'm also very proud that I had 5 of my team members there, some of them for the first time. So I'm very proud.
You should be. And that's right. I mean, there are giveaways. We know when they flash giveaway up on the screen and they start playing that music, Let's Get Loud. Now, every single time you hear that song, Let's Get Loud, anybody that was there, you're going to think, what am I getting? But we got, I think we may have posted. I will post on Together We Scent what the giveaways were from SFR. I have a picture of all of them laid out, just so you can see like Mary Jane said, that $350 you get back tenfold, the experience and product. So thanks, Mary Jane. I don't want to keep you too much past time. Gosh, for me, this 45 minutes went very fast. I don't know about you, because I was just throwing a million things at you, but I am so happy. And don't worry, Rand, I haven't forgotten that we're doing a drawing for tonight. But thank you from the bottom of my heart and my leaders' hearts for investing in yourselves, your businesses, and in our community. When you show up, it does not go unnoticed. And so great to see you. Julie Higdon, I have to give you a shout out. It was so good to see your face pop on tonight. Amy Lewis, Renee Bundy. It's just awesome to see you. Angie Vance, great to see you again. Cindy Becker, I'm proud of you for getting on. I could go along here and say things to each of you. Irene, great to see you. Alyssa, thank you. Kristen Simpson, always a pleasure, mine and yours. We just love you guys, and we're here to help you be successful. I promise you that. All right, Rand. Yeah, Aim.
Hey, can we get clarification on the incentive for sponsoring points? Dan said it was going to be 3,000 for the third person and beyond, but the workstation is saying 2,000. So
it's 2,000. Dan misspoke.
It is.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank
Dan
you.
misspoke. So it is 2,000. I will tell you just a little plug to kind of put in your head and for you to roll around. The sweet spot for this incentive, whether for yourself or for a new team member, is getting yourself or a team member to lead. That is going to be a really sweet spot that's going to help you rack up the sponsoring points pretty quickly, especially if you have a new consultant that joins during the incentive period and they hit sensational start and they certify and they hit lead. That is almost half of the sponsoring points that you or they would need for the incentive. And so just keep that in mind. Lead is a sweet spot this time. And we want to sponsor, we want to grow our teams, and we want to show people how they too can build successful businesses with Scentsy and have a great time in a great community. So cool. Thanks for the clarification question, Amy. Appreciate it. Rand, do a drawing tonight for our fabulous group.
There's so many. I just have to pick a few because I'm like,
we have so many new people on, they don't even know what this is. They don't even know what we do.
Yeah, so every week, and just as a little thank you for getting on here, taking the time to come out and join us. I write down everybody's names, I put them in a little bowl, and I pick a name at the end and send you a fun little surprise in the mail. So like I say, tonight I'm just so excited that all of you came out tonight that I'm going to pick a couple. So the first one, Lynn McIntyre.
Yay! Congratulations.
Well, this one just flew out, so obviously this needs to be Jody Herring.
Jody Herring.
Okay, I'm just gonna pick one more. Here we go.
Okay.
I'm just having too much fun. Jeez. Okay, one more. Here we go. Melissa Sharma.
Yay!
There you go.
That's awesome.
Thank
You guys.
That's awesome. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for getting on. All right, we have virtual cubicle tomorrow starting at 10 a.m. Eastern time. That'll be posted on the page in the morning for you to have the link to that if you're able to join us. And Thursday night shift, that's a bonus training. The information will be posted on Together We Scent for that on Thursday as well. Trust me when I tell you, if you need to know what's happening at any given time, Together We Scent will tell you what is happening. That in your workstation, those are the places where you can always rely on resources, tools, communication, engagement, community, and information. So you guys, happy Tuesday. Great to see your faces. Thank you. Stacy Infantino, great to see you. And you guys have a wonderful, wonderful night. See some of you tomorrow.